Hi guys, this is Flash here, and welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So, off screen I sort of developed a game plan about where the hell I'm supposed to be going. I'll be honest with you, I still don't really know exactly where I'm going, but I have a slight, idea of what I'm supposed to be doing, so that makes me feel a bit more comfortable to play this game. Just to make sure I'm not just wandering around like an idiot. I mean, that's what I'm doing all the time, but, this time, I actually have a direction, I suppose. A fire boomerang. Kinda useless. I mean, it's a boomerang but on fire. You think, it just burn up before it actually hits anybody. But now, enough. Who am I to question the logic of any video game, really? And I still have that good old Chrysogrim. I mean, how can you not love it? Level up. Okay, cool. We leveled up. Again, I'm just gonna shred through everything now. So I think what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be doing a little of exploring, and doing some of the reverse catacombs. No, that's not at all. I get the two confused. The underground caves. Maybe if you have enough time we can go to the reverse catacombs, but I doubt it. In here there's a stopwatch. We're gonna want to actually keep this for the rest of ever, really. Oh my gosh, the dogs. I kind of realized that the dogs tend to bark more when my water heater is like actually heating water, because that makes a sound. I doubt they can hear that though. I mean, I know dogs can hear things really well, but still. And dogs can just plow through all of these freaking monsters, so that's kind of lovely. But still, it's kind of annoying. You don't have to dark at everything's freaking bargs. I could not have said that more wrong. So here we are in the reverse entrance to go through the reverse door and do reverse stuff. But we can't actually, we can't do anything more than that. Oh, great, I thought I should have been more high than that. So yeah, go through here. Again, Bat Dash. I mean, it still has its some uses, but Chrysogrim is always just lovely. If you ever just don't want to ever get hurt, you could just use this. I will admit there is a bit of slowdown going on. That might be because of the ton of enemies there are on screen, but whatever. I like these Fleamen Bone Riders. I mean, the Fleamen are always finding new ways to spend their time. So go through here. Okay. So I think in here, okay, first of all we got the cave, and if you remember from last time, you got that secret that you had to do. I honestly don't know exactly how the mechanics of this work. I think it's just you go through the cave as a wolf, and then you go back into the cave as a bat. I feel like you have to be doing something like this beforehand, though, because sometimes it works and then sometimes it doesn't work at all. But yes, this door will be open now. So in here we can get some useless material and a barrel circlet. The barrel circlet makes it so that you don't take any damage against lightning, or you observe lightning, something along those lines. Very, very useful actually when I get right down to it, because for this one boss in particular. Am I supposed to be going through here? I mean, I didn't do it in my practice file, so I won't do anything here. I gotta keep things simple, and so I know what the frick I'm doing. So now we're going to be doing some backtracking, just going back the way we came, which I have no complaints to because I actually know my way around here. And, we're actually going to be exploring some new areas that aren't new at all because we've explored this entire castle, but this is just upside down now. Okay, cave trolls. Missed you guys. And again, switch to these guys. I'm just going to do it anyways. Even if it is unnecessary, I'm just going to do it just in case because I'm so over, I'm so over checking the map just 2 billion times, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, just swim. Dogs can swim, right? He swims very awkwardly, I must admit. But, you gotta do what you gotta do. Dark octopuses. We've seen like a million of those in a room prior, so this is just nothing. Luckily this room is tall enough where, it kind of easily detects, the fact that you're in the other side of the room. So you don't really have to turn into a dog if you don't want to. But I mean, if you do want to turn into a dog, by all means. Oh, we get $2,000. Lovely. I wish I just had $2,000 for doing something random. Well, no, not random. You had to go through this entire place of Castlevania. That alone is a feat in itself. Not for Alucard, of course, because Alucard's just a BA. But, it doesn't matter. In here is a dead end. You think there'd be something. How about in time? Not doing fine. I don't really have to worry about that. And we get the Alucard shield. We're moving our way up in the world, aren't we? So now we have, the shield we had from the beginning of the game. This is a great shield. The whole reason I'm not going into the catacombs, actually, is for the shield, because I'm going to actually need this shield for something that is to come in the catacombs, which I'll explain later. But, it'd just be in your favor to have the Alucard shield. Especially if you, Especially if you don't have the 2 rings of Barda like I do, you really, or the Chrysogrim, you really want that shield if you're gonna be fighting if you're gonna go to the catacombs, which you don't technically have to. You can go to the entrance of the catacombs and just cut it off from there because, you know, you only need the 5 pieces of Dracula, and the piece that you want is only in the beginning anyways. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, and probably you guys don't even know what I'm saying, because that was the most, like, incoherent sentence I've ever spoken in my life. Okay, so we can go down here. You know, Falcon Kick, lovely. As if Alucard wasn't bad enough, ass enough, he can now use Falcon Kick. Well, I mean, you know, I don't know. Would you call it Falcon Kick? Because I mean, when you think about it, yeah, I mean, he's not flaming or on fire. I mean, I could do that. I'm sure I could pull some strings and he'd become on fire. But you know, I kind of like Alucard. You know, non-flammable. You know, just an opinion of mine. I should talk slower. I do that a lot, and I run out of stuff to say really quickly. Oh hey, we got Gaibons, or whatever, however you pronounce them. Weren't these are actually the, you know, this is kind of an interesting, you know, room, because these are the bosses. This was like the first boss you fought in the game, like along with Slagra, and now we're just one-shotting these guys, so how we've grown. So, we've also gotten the stopwatch. If you want to keep the stopwatch. I'm not gonna save, just because. I don't know why, just because. Yeah, I don't want to save anyways. Oh, and we got Slagra. Him too. Oh, Slagras. Plural Slagras. I can't even say plural. So what's in this room? If there's a bunch of bosses. Oh god, it's Death. Oh, remember him? How much trouble he gave us?
In the name of your father, cease this foolishness.
Why should we? We're gonna kill you. Breath. I'm Death. Of course. He said breath, and so I said breath. I still don't get why Dracula's the master of death. I mean, I'm sure there's a story about that, but come on, you're freaking Death, who's dead. I remember him being in much more big trouble in, you know, the first Castlevania. Oh, well, that was anticlimactic, to say the least. Good God. So, Chrysogrim, as you just saw, pretty OP as hell. Eye of Lad, I think that gives us luck or something, luck plus 10. Some boss stat boost, I don't know. Okay, in here. So, yeah, that was Death. I swear, in the first Castlevania game, Death was like the hardest boss ever. So, Demon Card, you know, we want to push the reverse button.
This switch hasn't been pressed.
God, I love this guy's voice acting. I don't... It's just... That's a devil talking. That's kind of... I love that guy. He seems... I wouldn't chill with him, honestly. But, you know, he seems kind of interesting. The sword, on the other hand, I'd chill with. This sword looks like a buddy. The Slogras. Look at all these Slogras I've been just taking down in one shot. Who said those guys were hard? No one, that's who. So up here, again, fake wall, we get green tea. Oh boy. Power of Siren, Life Apple. I remember this one time I was just like, you know, I thought tea was a really interesting thing to drink. I think that's just me being hipster about it though, you know, at that one point in time. Because honestly, I'm pretty sure tea actually has like a really decent amount of caffeine in it, like almost as much as coffee. So you know, there's really, is there much of a difference? I mean, besides taste, of course, which is a pretty big difference. Freaking bats everywhere. Good God. So just go up here, and hopefully these bats don't hurt you for a whole 1 damage. Oh no. What are we gonna do about that? We're screwed if we take any more of those. Specifically 503 of those. I mean, I don't even know if that's even possible. My freaking sword familiar would probably kill them before that even happens. In here, I'm not sure if there's anything useful besides, you know, XP that we can gain from these thorn weeds by killing them mercilessly. Oh, no, there is something useful. The Alucard sword. So, man, we are assembling our arsenal really quickly. Do we even have the Alucard armor? Oh, we do. We have the oh, no, it's the Alucard mail. What am I doing with this? Platinum mail. That was stupid of me. But yeah, that's kind of interesting. Like, I'm not sure if you actually get any bonuses for wearing all Alucard weaponry, but it doesn't matter because the Chrysogrim is just so much better than anything, you know, than the anything, really anything. I'm sure there are other swords that are OP. You know, I'm definitely sure there are. There's some that you can just get an insane attack boost. But, you know, I'm just gonna stick to what I know, and what I know is that the Chrysogrim just totally wrecks everything. So up here, thornweeds, never fun. Chickens, I actually welcome chickens. I mean, you know, I wouldn't like it if they were just constantly talking like freaking eagles having conversations, like, you know, whatever. But you know, the chickens they always have nice things to input into the commentary, like me falling forever. So you know, I don't mind them. The dogs, on the other hand, can get kind of annoying. Because, you know, they never have anything interesting to say. It's always insultive, those freaking dogs. What's in here, by the way? Okay, the power of Sire, which is the power of Dracula, which means you can actually use that when you fight Dracula's minions. So, how does that work? I have no idea. But anyways, CD, oh boy. There's a save point coming up, is there not? So, okay, axe. Again, we don't want that axe. That axe is not welcome. So, yeah, there's actually, I do like keeping the parts shorter from now on. I realize I do like that. But I won't for the sake of this. I mean, 10 minutes is a bit short on my part. A magic missile. Probably something I'll never be using, but you know, no matter. I should probably save, as in not save. So where am I going? Is a great question. I think I'm going to be going left first because that's where I'm not supposed to be going. Or maybe I want to go right first because that's where the nearest save point is. That actually makes more sense. I should probably do that. And they turn into a cat, and then you can kill the cats. Don't we have like an item specifically made for that? Like if a cat attacks us, we gain a crap ton of HP. I always found that really specific, but you know, apparently it has its uses. Oh god, so many bats just die. Talk about, speaking of so many bats, look at all these blood skeletons. You don't want to turn into a wolf to ram these guys, because you will run out of magic like in an instant. A life up max and a heart up max reactor. Sorry, pardon my mis-talking or mispronunciation. Frozen half. Where's the other frozen half? I wonder. I like these reverse skeletons. They're upside down. Okay, they throw bones. Really? These are just normal skeletons? My gosh, what are they doing here? So yeah, again, we're coming up to an important boss. This music is kind of tense. It's kind of like, hot damn, really. A shield potion and attack potion. Those aren't totally useless items. They actually increase attack for their defense, respectively, for a specific amount of time. Necklace of J. That just sounds like some gangster jewelry or something. Of Joshua, most likely. I'm just gonna guess Joshua, because that's actually significant in things. So yeah, I'm doing fine in terms of map completion. Blood skeleton. Weren't blood skeletons red? But whatever, who am I to judge? Who cares about recolorings? Okay, we are coming up to a boss, aren't we? Are we not? Yes, we are. And we have enough time just to wreck him, so, you know, that's fine. So, yeah, I'm gonna save because, oh, there's actually stuff behind here. That's lovely. We get diamond. You can sell this for a lot of money, but, you know, why would I need to sell for money? Okay, I want to save just in case I accidentally get wrecked, because I don't want to get wrecked, because if I get, this boss has a habit of wrecking you. So, let me explain how this boss works. First of all, I just want to, yeah, you know what, I can just do this later. You know, yeah, I'll keep the Chrysogrim on for now, but later I'll show you just my strategy of this things to come. Okay, so one thing I do want to do though, Dragon Helm, equip the barrel circlet, and when you get hit by lightning it increases HP. So in here, in my opinion, is the hardest boss in the game. Yeah, just look at how much freaking damage that does. He does a crap ton of damage. He has a bunch of attacks that actually heal you, so that's lovely. I didn't know that. That really helps. That makes the boss battle really easy. So you can just wreck him. So that kills him really fast. That actually does a lot of damage. I'm less worried as I was before. But what the one thing I do want to show is how this shield rod works. So the shield rod, if you press both attack buttons at the same time, you activate your shield's power. And when you do that, you know, with the Alucard shield, which happens to be the most powerful shield in the game, you get Rape. So, you know, just hurt his foot. Yeah, I love him this. Look how much HP he has, even with the Chrysogrim. This would take a really long amount of time. He is not dead yet. Well, he's dead now, but look how long that took. That does twice as much damage as the Chrysogrim did. I must say, that is a really OP thing to do. The Alucard shield plus shield rod will kill anything. I'm assuming it would kill the final boss, no problem. That's just my assumption. But, you know, that was kind of lovely. Again, that, in my opinion, was the hardest boss in the game. Because if you notice, he did a crap ton of damage. If you don't have the barrel circlet, that's an even harder boss fight to do. So, you know, that was kind of satisfying. To be perfectly honest, I love that. That's what I always do. I use the Alucard shield. Of course, the Chrysogrim is pretty OP by itself. But I think this is about it. So in the next part, we'll be doing more stuff, I think. So until then, okay, you know what, never mind. I'll just go to the save point and end it here. So until then, I'll just go to the save point and end it here if you haven't heard me. So until then, it's been Skid Flash. Hope you enjoyed watching. Bye.